Boom. Hey internets. Just wanted to do a quick video on switching modes. So as you guys know, I've been brand directing at Boulevard for over a year now, I think. In any case, I have a number of things that are on my plate. So it's not just design, you know, obviously controlling the design aesthetic of the brand is a big portion of what I do, and it helps that I've ran production before, boots on the ground in China, domestically here, all the way to New York. And I used to own a high volume screen printing shop. So all of those experiences add up to help me to become a better leader of an apparel brand in fashion. But just a quick tip, because a lot of you are very entrepreneurial, I expect that my channel it attracts the type of person that wants to have multiple streams of income, or you know, maybe you're like me, you're just a serial entrepreneur, and a lot of it seems to revolve around things that are aesthetic, like fashion and art and that sort of thing. So one thing that helps, because for me, and you've heard me say this on my channel before, I have a strange dichotomy where I'm half art and I'm half business. I love the aesthetic of putting together a killer spring or fall line, and on the other side, within the last like 6 years, I really like the idea of kind of architecting how a brand really works logistically with people, like human engineering and human resources, making sure everybody is in the right spot and doing the right job, right? Just like within ourselves, we're trying to figure out what is the best use of yourself, like what is a 10 out of 10 for a work day and for your output and for your actual career. So where's the best place to actually put you to have the best impact in the world, right? So the sculpture for me within the last 6 years is trying to figure out how to make a brand work at optimum. In any case, for this video, what I wanted to say is what helps for me, because I am doing kind of both sides of the brain, is I'll chunk things out schedule-wise. Like today, the door to my office is locked for the middle part of the day. Now, of course, it's a bit of a sandwich. I always start the day with meetings. Something always comes up. My production manager here is also my general manager. And then my sales guy is also, my main sales guy is also my marketing guy. So it makes it very easy that way. This is why I love small companies. When I say small, right around 20 employees or smaller, but I like to consolidate to main managers and or directors. In any case, so I'll start with meetings, but today I really had to concentrate on, like, say, graphics, right, or label and trim design that's new for the next several seasons that are going to appear for the brand. So that has this regular design process. So for that, I'm really using a part of my brain where I just want to isolate, I want to throw on some music, and I just want to jam. I just want to put looks together and put on just my graphic design mode, and kind of, you know, if I had an in-house art director at this moment, of course, be working with him to put looks, maybe just to prep him to go and do it. But for now, I'm getting into that mode and jumping in the trenches for that. And so obviously different than concentrating on looking at a licensee contract and going through all the terms of that. And that's a bit of a very logistical, you know, pretend lawyer mode where I'm trying to look at legalities and how this could affect the brand, etc., etc. You know, of course, looking at a contract after our lawyer has looked it over. That's just a different function of the brain. So for you guys, if you are a creative that's entrepreneuring into a brand or a fashion in any way to start your own venture, a good thing to do so you don't go crazy is just kind of schedule in that way. You might even have blocks where you're like, today I'm just gonna be designing apparel or t-shirts or whatever that is, and then, you know, you might save whole other days where you're dealing with just the business side, just the marketing, just the sales, etc. So for me, I'll chunk it out in hours, just because my day gets taken apart when I'm doing 8 to 10 hours here. You know, there's an emergency that happens. I almost schedule for it, like I'm gonna get interrupted, but at least I have chunks where I'm just dealing with visual aesthetics of the line and different details like that that I want to implement. Yeah, so hope that helps. you know, if you're doing a million things, just chunk it out in your schedule. Any questions, anything you guys want to add to the conversation, any things you want to hear specifically about, please drop it all down below. Follow the kid on Instagram and social media whenever you get a chance. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.